What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Moose Milk Podcast. This is episode 96. 96. Good year, 96. I was 11. Anything's a good year when you're 11. I'm your host, Ryan. I'm going to wait for Matt to join us, but I hope everybody's doing well. This is the last Instagram episode. We are leaving Instagram next week to YouTube full time. So, yeah, please subscribe over on YouTube. youtube.com/@MooseMilkMedia. That's where we will be. We will also be on Twitch. Twitch.tv/MooseMilkMedia. But, yeah. Gonna iron that all out. Next week might be a weird episode. Just iron out the kinks for the first time. But, this will be it on Instagram. I'll still post here. I'll still, recommend you follow us and all that kind of stuff on Instagram. But, yeah. We're not going to do the lives here anymore because it's just Instagram's live is broken. I see Matt has joined, and he has asked to be in the video. So here's Matt. Maybe Instagram lets him in. Maybe Matt won't show up. Oh. Maybe. There he is. Look at him.
Am I cleaner? It looks like I'm clearer.
Gorgeous as always.
I got a new phone today, so that's why I was taking a couple minutes to get on here, because it's like I just opened it, like I literally it finally just finished backing up, and I was like, I want to use it one more time because I want to see how good the video is. Yeah, it's great. It looks good from my end. And it's cool because even though I fucking hate Rogers, I got a good bump in my data. So like I had 30 gigs of data, now I have 110.
Well, these telecom companies are finally realizing that like data is key because everything's data now and everything's streaming. Yeah. So yeah. So no, I'm really happy that I mean Rogers are the worse. This is the last time I'm going to deal with it. I you're still on iPhone.
Yep, still on iPhone. Yeah, definitely. Hey, I get it. You're either iPhone or your PC and what's it called?
Yes, sir.
Android.
Yes, sir.
My friend said the same thing to me the other day.
Every time I pick up anybody's iPhone, I'm like, I don't know how to use this fucking thing. Like, this thing is the biggest pile of shit. Yeah.
I feel the same.
It's what you're used to, probably, but.
Yep, definitely. Because I've been on an iPhone for like 12 years, probably, and then I've been a Mac user for. I mean,
I've only had Android phones,
probably something like that,
like 2005.
Yeah. I've never used D. Blake Mahakes. What up, dude? He says I'm still using my, what did he say? Windows phone. Thanks, Silver Band.
I'm still using a BlackBerry.
Well, like, man, I the first smartphone I had was an iPhone because, like, I had a BlackBerry. I guess a BlackBerry is kind of a smartphone,
before,
isn't it? But
before smartphones,
it was kind of like dumb. Yeah, exactly. It was like right before smartphones, I think. So, but yeah, it was pretty. It was nice to get a new phone, but like now that I have this one, I'm gonna try to. Usually, I upgrade every 2 years. I think now I'm gonna wait like for 3 years. So I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna basically buy the phone out, and then I'm gonna switch to most likely TELUS. But just like they make it so difficult. Like the manager was there, and I was dealing with this guy who was like, he was annoying as hell. Like he was just whatever, right? I was trying to be nice, but I was already annoyed. And he's like, you get a really good deal on your data if you want. He's like, for the same price you're already paying, you could get instead of 30 gigs, you can get 110 gigs. And I was like, if it's the same price, then like let's do it. And he's like, okay, so you have to call customer service. And I like looked at him and I was like, I am at the fucking Rogers booth. I have been here for an hour and a half And you were fucking telling me that I have to call customers. Like the manager looked right over and she could see I was getting like annoyed, right? And like, so she just like swooped in. She's like, we can do it here. And I was like, fuck, you fucking right.
I remember I was trying to cancel television through Bell, and they're like, well, you have to cancel in store. And I'm like, I don't want to cancel in store. I'm calling you on the phone to cancel. And they're like, no, you got to go to a store. And so then I go to the store to cancel, and they're like, "Well, you gotta mail in your receiver.
They say you have to do it on.
Bring it to us. You have to mail it in." I'm like, "What broken fucking system?"
Do you Blake?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I have 30,000 followers.
I will blow your shit up, son.
I will tell the world.
Yeah, no, I hate dealing with phone companies in general. I've been with Bell for like ever, basically. Like I think since like 2015 probably, but like I got the original Galaxy phone, like I don't know, whatever, maybe it was the Galaxy 2, but I've been on Android ever since. Like I can't go back. My first one was Fido, if you remember Fido.
No. I had an LG chocolate slide. Remember those little tiny ones? Remember it was all about how small your phone was, and now I'm like,
bigger screen the better. I can barely fit it in my pocket. Yeah.
I guess in fairness, though, it's different because how we use our phones is different, right? Like now that we watch so much on our phones, it's like, fuck, imagine trying to watch that on a BlackBerry.
Saying the other day to my friend, we were playing multiplayer over Xbox online, and I was like, could you imagine going back to playing like GoldenEye on like a 13-inch television in your fucking, friend's room? Like, I don't know how we did it. Hey, great, you have a 4-inch fucking screen where you're playing 4-player on. Like, it's impossible.
Yeah, man, I agree. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm happy I got a new phone. I really wanted to switch from my last one, even though it was in really good shape. Like they had to do a full unit. That's the thing I like about Apple is like today he was trying to sell me on like Roger's plan instead of Apple Care, and I'm just like, he's like, it's cheaper, and I'm like, every time I come here, you guys give me more to do. Like no one ever helps me when I'm here. Like why would I wait for you if my phone broke? Like I've had phone issues break like twice where I've had a phone just like shit the bed and die on me. Within 2 days, I had a brand new phone replacement, like without any stress.
Yeah,
I know it should be, but that's the thing is like that's why I said that's why I'm like, yes, I know you're cheaper, but like I don't have to deal with you then. Like I literally go to Apple, I say this is broken, and they're like, here's your new phone.
Been using Note phones since they were introduced. Currently using an S22 Ultra with the S9. Yeah, I've got a S21. I haven't upgraded yet. I'll wait till like my contract's up and I'll get an S23 probably or whatever. It's the next model. But I don't know.
Is that
sometime this year. I think I want to say June my contract's up. But I've also been thinking about, and I know this is going to sound really crazy, and I'm just going to say it. I'm actually thinking about not having a phone at all.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't seem that crazy. The only thing that seems crazy about that is like you need a phone number for a lot of things.
Maybe I'll just get like the most basic bitch phone I can get. But like, it's just so much money. And I'm like, I'm spending like...
It is a lot. That's the thing is like, so D Blake, if you're still here, like the difference between phone bills with you guys, where you guys are versus where we are is like, so for 100, I mean, it's crazy because it's 110 gigs, but like I was getting 30 gigs. So for 30 gigs a month with unlimited text and talk in Canada only, not US, I paid $85 a month.
I'm paying more than that now. So, but
yeah, I mean, I was paying more because I was also paying a portion of my phone. Like I do it where like I pay, but see, like this time I'm going to just buy the phone out next time. And just as long as this phone's still working well, I'm just going to buy it out and like just go.
In the long run, it's cheaper if you can do that and like take care of your shit for 3-4 years. Then like you're good. But I'm not spending $1,200 on a phone. Like I refuse. Sorry.
I'm pretty good at taking care of it. Like I put a screen protector on right when I get home. I put a case on right when I get home. It stays on it. So it's like, oh, dude, that sucks. D-Lake says his cell phone bill is $280 a month.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
No, I don't spend that much. I think I want to say $120 right now. And
mine's $170 with the phone payment.
I think mine's $120 or $130. I don't remember, but it's way too much. Like when I look at it, I'm like, man, I'm spending like $1,500 a year on a fucking phone. Like this is stupid.
Yeah. The only thing I look at it though is like, think about how much
I use my phone a shit ton.
To me, convenience outweighs everything else. Like for me, really, in that sense, because I'm just like,
I only really, really use it for Spotify.
Oh, that's good. Then.
Like,
see, I use it. For
usually
everything.
like at work. I use my phone all night for Spotify. I stream music the entire night. Outside of that, like the odd time I'll watch a YouTube video here and there on my phone, but generally it's not that. I'm usually watching it on my TV. Speaking of which, I watched the first 30 minutes of your Whip Wednesday. It was excellent. I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, I really like listening to you. And if you're taking orders for figures for feet picks, I'm in. I saw that comment and I was like, hey, if he's doing foot pick fucking booking, then I'll take it.
That's so funny.
But yeah, no, I don't know. In the long run, will I get rid of my phone? Probably not. But like, if I can go down to like something that's like $50 a month instead, then like, yeah.
Totally. The thing is really you only need it to be reached because like it's not like you don't really do a lot. You don't really do a lot, so it's like you don't really need it because you have everything. Like you have the access to all that stuff with a computer and your TV
and I don't talk on the phone at all. Like I don't use it to call people. I hate talking on the phone. I only use it to text people. So it's like I don't know. But anyway, this has been an old man phone corner. That's first 15 minutes of the podcast. Is that a dog? Yeah, I have a dog on my lap, but he's sleeping right now.
Oh.
See if I can,
buddy. We brought Homer for a walk. We brought Homer for a walk today, and it was like pissing rain. And he came in, and he was just like, he was so fucking.
My dog will not go out in the rain at all. He hates it.
Oh really? Homer doesn't like to go out, but like the rule is like look at this dude.
Yeah, my dog when I give my dog a bath, he looks the exact same way. Like he's just like a wet rat, it's like, but like he hates being wet. Like it's his most hated thing. He'll be mad at me for like 3 hours if I get him wet. Yeah.
That's funny. Homer doesn't hate like he'll even let us take a bath and give him a bath.
Like if it's wet out on the ground, he won't even go out on the touch it. Like he'll just stand on the porch and piss on the porch. No, seriously, like he hates it. He will not go.
That's your dog.
Yeah, like he's the most picky creature. He's like such a diva. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about?
We were talking about
what'd you watch this week? Did you watch anything good?
It's good though. I like my new phone. I didn't really have time to watch a lot this week. I was busy again this week trying to reintroduce the gym and walks and being good. So we finished White Lotus. I think we got through like 4 episodes or something, which I guess is where all my watch time went this week. It was really good. I really liked it. I think Kate said she said the second season ending was way better than the first season. So, but I haven't seen the first season. I started.
I definitely want to get to it. I just have not been in the mood at all. So.
Yeah. No, it's interesting and like kind of takes a couple maybe not weird, but a couple like turns where you're just like, oh, okay, that changes everything. So it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then when I've been working on stuff this week, I've been watching a shit ton of Always Sunny. I just I've been bouncing between Always
Sunny and Friends, just like off and on all week. So
yeah. I'm rated. I'm in season. I just started season 9, so I just got through season 8. Fuck, man. There's so many good episodes.
That's like prime Always Sunny is like season 5 to season 10. I think it's like the best 5 seasons. Like
yes,
yeah,
I agree. So far, my favorites in like this rewatch are like I thought season 7 was like awesome, and then I got to season 8 and I was like, oh my god, these are fucking hilarious. There's so many good ones. Like I love that one where they all go into about who's gonna wash the dishes or whatever.
Yeah,
and they all go into therapy. Frank like breaks
the
down.
therapy one and
her mouth was very much still in play.
When I don't know what season it is. It might be season 5. Frank's intervention. That's like one of my favorite episodes. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great episode. You might want to bring this gun.
It's great. I love that show.
Yeah, because he's gonna probably have his gun.
It's so good, and like, I just love when they always use like the lawyer or like just like random therapists or whatever.
Oh my god! Or the restaurant.
It's always like the random side guests that like make those episodes so much better, just because like you see how insane they are acting to like a normal human, and it's just the best.
I love that I like how everyone refers to them as you people too.
Yeah.
It's like everybody does.
Like,
it's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's great.
And I watched Frank's Little Beauties too. That was a fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Their dressing room's over and I'm going here. My dressing room this way. And the last thing I watched was I watched the first 2 episodes of The Bad Batch today. That's that
came back
Star Wars
really
animated
quick,
show.
didn't it? Like, did the first season?
It came out last.
Oh, did it?
Last year around this time was when I think
I
it started
like August
in
or something
February
last year.
so it's like not even a full year. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was early in the
I felt
year.
like it was a really quick turnaround, but maybe the year went by.
It still was a quick
I guess.
turnaround. It was a year. It's been a year. So, but yeah, it was good, man. I liked it. It's nothing like mind blowing at this point. Like it was just, they do their usual like kind of 2 or 3 arc stories. Like they'll do like 2 episodes where it's like makes one kind of story. That's what they started with. It was a 2 episode arc, and
it came out in May last year.
Whatever, that's fine.
So,
was it May? Oh, okay.
They did.
Wow, that is a quick turn.
16 episodes from May till August, and then second season came out in January, like January 4th. So it's like 8 months.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's super quick. Even
totally.
a year would have been
especially
quick,
for like an animated show. Animation takes forever.
Like what if?
So
like look at how long it's been taking to get Invincible.
Exactly, but like maybe they were working on them simultaneously. Like maybe it wasn't. Yeah, like
maybe. Yeah, true that. So, but yeah, it's cool. They got new costumes now. I don't really like the new outfits. I think I prefer like this year. Like the first, did you see what they look like? They all kind of wear like gray, like pimped out gray clone trooper armor. That's like because they're like a special squad or whatever. They're like kind of enhanced clones basically. There's 4 of them or whatever. And then there's the girl who is like basically like Boba Fett made into a female, so like she doesn't like age, and we kind of find that out in season 1. But anyways, like they have like the gray like armor, and then they like decorate it with like maroon kind of like reddish color in the first season. Then they all kind of have the same kind of matching gear or whatever. But in this one now, it's kind of all like different, and it's like not just clone armor. It's like scarves and stuff like that. I mean,
switch it up for the toys,
cool,
buddy.
Like, I know. I'll be sticking with my season 1 look. That's my look for them.
They got to sell a new batch of toys, so you got to change up the look and the armor, and then boom, there you go.
That's true. This one also focused around Count Dooku, which was fun because we got to do Count Dooku's death. Not focused around, but he was part of the plot. I guess, so
I won't watch it because it's animated, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I know you won't. Yeah, it's good. What did you watch? That's all I watched this week.
Yeah,
honestly,
I didn't watch much. I've been playing a bunch of video games and stuff, but I watched like 15 episodes of Friends because I'm just chipping away at that. I've watched a bunch of Always Sunny because I'm in that mode where I just need like an easy 20-minute sitcom. Yeah, still watching The Circle, which is the Netflix reality show that I like, and I don't think I've watched anything else. I mean, I'm chipping away at a RPG. Oh shit! I almost knocked over my entire table. An RPG on PS5 called Persona. It's like a Japanese RPG, and it's like super long. And I've started it I think 3 times and gotten like various amount of lengths in, but I've never finished it because I just burn out on it by the time it's like 100-hour game, if not more. So I'm trying to actually finish it this time. I'm like, 10 hours in this time, but I think I've gotten to about 30 or 40 hours in and then always burn out. So giving it a whirl, but other than that, like I honestly didn't do much this week. I've just been really, really tired and really like in a weird mood. So I've just kind of been chilling around the house and laying around and sleeping. So, not a whole lot went on this week. And I mean, there's not really anything coming out that's like, I don't know, worth seeing.
Like I saw the whole slate of like all the like movies, you know, pop culture-ish movies coming out this year, and I'm like, there's not a lot. I mean, I'm gonna.
Well, I wrote it all down. Stuff, everything that was like major coming out this year, I wrote down. So we can get into it.
Look at you, all prepared and shit.
I also I want to say I finished and now I can't think of it. Mythic Quest. Rob McElhenney's other show there on Apple. The last episode was yesterday, and that's season 3. And I recommend it. Anybody that hasn't checked that show out that likes gaming, I definitely recommend it. It's really good. It's really funny. It's he's still very, very like Mac-like at certain times, but he's definitely like got a little bit of spin on it too. So it's good. I forgot about that. So I recommend that. But I wrote down everything. MCU, I wrote down all the DCEU movies, and then I wrote down a list of like all the other major like tentpole movies of the year, which is like there's actually quite a bit. Now, not all of them do I want to see, but there's actually like
like we got Doom.
I think there's 18 big other tentpole movies. So on top of the MCU and DCU films, there's like literally probably 30 movies coming out this year that are like pretty big movies. So
good.
But that's what we're going to talk about today is 2023 like big movies, big shows, mostly focused on MCU, but just also noting the other big movies. Your hype levels for them, what we, whatever we want to talk about, it doesn't matter to me. So I started with Ant-Man, which is February 17th. Just came out, I think, today. It's just over 2 hours.
How are you?
That's perfect.
Yeah, 2:05 or something like that. Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm excited for any MCU, but to be honest with you, because of how it's been over the last couple of years, I'm just not as hyped. It's like, I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, like, and the thing is like, I'll never not go and see them because I care enough about what's happening. It's just, but it's just too much, and like the quality, it's just, it just isn't what it was.
They did a poll on IGN.com this week, and it was like, I can't remember exactly how it was phrased, but it was something along the lines of, will the MCU ever hit the heights again of like the Endgame era of MCU? And it was like 82% said no. And like, it was like 25,000 votes when I last looked at it or something like that. So it was like very strongly no. Yeah. And I just kind of agree with that. Like, I think,
I agree. I agree with that.
The only opportunity they have is like the X-Men era of like, Sentinels and like, all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that could definitely get that hype level up. But I just, by the time we get there, like it may just be completely burned out by everybody, and like, who knows?
Yeah. I think X-Men, same thing with me. It's like, that's the only way. And like, I think they have to be really smart about how they do the X-Men, because if they don't, like, people are just gonna, they need to like make sure they take extra good care of the X-Men.
I think that's like their one like secret left, but that they could do, like
ace in the pocket,
exactly. Like,
Zero Figure says, I do think it'll pick up. Phase 4 was not good, but Phase 5 will be. I honestly, I hope so.
I don't like to be negative about it. Like, I really hope that the movies start blowing me away, but like. So we have Ant-Man, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on May 5th, and then we have the Marvels July 28th. And like, the only movie of those three that are like really like enticing me is Guardians. Yeah. And I find it really weird.
I'm excited
that the last movie of the year is July, and then we don't get anything till 2024 after that. Like, that's a long break.
Yeah, but maybe there something there initially.
I think that was supposed to be Blade.
Oh,
I think Blade was supposed to be November 2023, and then it got pushed a year till November 2024. I think I might be wrong, but I don't remember. But yeah, so I don't think we have a movie from like July till March next year or something like that.
Honestly, it might be.
Yeah,
it might
you're
be
not
nice
wrong.
for a break.
I think the break might be great, but I mean, we'll have all the shows coming out too, so.
Yeah.
It won't be like a total break. It'll just be a movie break.
Do you have the shows written down there too, or no?
So there's no dates for any shows yet, which I also find very weird. We've got like.
That's not that weird. Well, we don't really know until.
So like, what if season 2 is supposed to come out like it says early 2023? We have no date for it. What is early 2023? I would assume before March. Yeah,
probably February.
So
or March.
It's supposed to be 9 episodes. I'm guessing around the time Ant-Man comes out is when we're gonna get What If starting, but I don't really know yet.
Probably.
Also, Secret Invasion, it also says early 2023. So I'm going to guess after What If is done, that's when Secret Invasion is going to start. Probably before. What's up, Nike Boy?
What up, Nike Boy?
I assume probably before Guardians, like running into Guardians, some 6 weeks. So like I'm going to guess late March, early April, running into Guardians. But I'm super excited for Secret Invasion. Like that'd be my second most anticipated show.
Me too. Me too.
Most anticipated MCU thing this year.
For sure.
We got Loki season 2. That's supposed to be sometime mid 2023. That's also 6 episodes. So I'm gonna guess.
That'd be fun.
I love the first season, so I hope it's just good. I think that's gonna be like May or June, something like that. Ironheart. We just have late 2023. That's supposed to be 6 episodes as well. So I don't know, September, October, November, like who knows? Echo also says late 2023, but I guess they said December, so they're expecting like very late 2023. And then Agatha, Coven of Chaos, it also says late 2023, so I'm gonna guess around October because it would make sense for Halloween, you know. So it definitely going to be filling in that like late year gap with shows for sure. Like
with shows, yeah. Well, the thing is for me is like I'll watch.
Yeah, I have zero hype for Agatha. I mean, maybe it'll knock me out of the park, but I have zero interest in that film.
Yeah, I hope so. I love going into stuff with low expectations and then coming out surprised. I was like Miss Marvel. I was like, this show is not going to be for me, and then I was like, this show is pretty fucking fun,
totally.
actually.
And like, I mean, even Ironheart, like I don't really have like high expectations for, but like I would love if it was like a really cool like Iron Man show, like you know, I would love if he was like badass like that and it was like really really good. But definitely Secret Invasion and Loki are what I'm like looking forward to.
Yeah, me too. Those are the ones that I would say Secret Invasion in particular.
Do we know if like?
So it looks good. Plus, we get to see more Nick Fury, which I'm super
totally
stoked about.
I Sam Jackson in anything is great. Do we know if Jeremy Renner was in Echo at all, or? Yeah,
I don't think.
So I'm wondering if it was already. I don't know if it's already shot or not, but yeah,
he won't be anymore.
Clearly, so if it wasn't shot, clearly they're going to write him out. But
that's crazy. Man, that's crazy with him and that.
Watching that game, man.
Too, that thing that happened.
Yeah, I was
really
watching it on Monday night, and like it's a big game. Like Buffalo and Cincinnati are like 2 of the best teams in the league, so it was like a very like hyped game. And yeah, I was really excited for it, and I was off Monday because of the holiday, so I was like, oh, I never get to watch Monday Night Football. Like this is awesome. And then like 10 minutes into the game, guy drops, and like. They were definitely like surrounding him, so you couldn't see what was happening, but you just see the players' faces and they're all like bawling. And I was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is not good."
Yeah.
And like they weren't really reporting on what was happening at the time. Like they just said like, "Oh, the paramedics are trying to get him up off the field and whatever." But like just seeing the players, how the players reacted and the coaches reacted, I was like, "Oh, this is bad. Like he might be dead." And turns out like he had a cardiac arrest, and they resuscitated him, but. He's doing good now, actually, which is awesome. But
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
It was a scary scene. Like it's happened a couple times in hockey where like players have dropped or like gotten hit by a puck and like blacked out and stuff like that, where it's like very scary. But this was the first time in football where I've seen something like that severe, where I was like, "Holy shit, man!" But it's a wild couple weeks with Jeremy Renner in football. So
yep.
Rumor has it Echo didn't test well, so massive reshoot, says Geek Out now. I've heard that as well, that they're trying to fix Echo because it's not doing very well. But I don't know how you fix that show like without really tying it into Daredevil. That's what everybody's like. I
agree.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe they're going to. Maybe they're going to. Like, be a good way to build.
Also, we got, and I know you're going to be really excited for this one, is Kraven the Hunter is supposed to come out October 6th.
Yes. You mean Kraven the veterinarian?
Yeah, I think that movie's going to bomb pretty hard, but then again, I thought... I
love animals.
I thought Morbius was going to bomb pretty hard, and it did better than I thought it would, so...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So that's it for MCU. I mean,
I still can't believe Sony put it out again.
I definitely think Guardians is going to make gangbusters amounts of money, but I don't know. Did anybody hype for the Marvels? Like, I don't know.
I guess it depends how good Ant-Man and Guardians are. Like, if Ant-Man and Guardians start that trend up again of them being good again, like, going in the right direction, then there could definitely be hype for Miss Marvel or for the Marvels. I guess it depends on how much they tie into what the overarching plan is, right? Like, that's got to be coming back, right? It just has to be. Like, I can't imagine they're going to do another phase where nothing is.
Well, that, and I think it has to have the ramifications of Secret Invasion, you would think. So, like,
good point.
I think if Secret Invasion's also, like, really, really solid, like, maybe that really brings up the hype levels for the Marvels. And I mean, it's following Miss Marvel's, show into this. So, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe once we get a trailer and we know what the plot is, we'll get more excited for it. But as of right now, it's definitely my least anticipated thing of the year.
Same here. I don't really love Brie Larson as Carol. I like Brie Larson, but I don't really like her as.
I just don't feel like she had a lot of charisma in anything like she's done so far. Like, I feel like she's been a very bland character, and they definitely have to give her like a bit more of a personality and like likability or whatever. Or like, I just agree. Feel like her portrayal of the character kind of falls flat. But I think maybe bringing in like Miss Marvel and like some of that stuff like might actually like lend like a little more of a comedy element to it.
Help. Yeah, I agree with you. Especially her.
Exactly. And I mean, if like we were talking about, I think last week, if like Rogue or something like that ends up being a part of it, then like you're definitely going to get some like hype levels there. I hate Carol in the MCU. Let's replace her with Monica already. Yeah, I will. And they're going to definitely build towards that too. Monica Rambeau is going to be a big part of that. So
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
So
anyway, then we got the DCEU, which I mean, obviously is a clusterfuck right now. Me and him are not super into any of these DC movies, but I figured they were notable for people that are. We start with Shazam, Fury of the Gods, which is the sequel, obviously. That comes out in March.
They're gonna let that play out and see how it does before 100%. They say, we're recasting that too.
I just don't think they want to announce we're capping that before the movie's out, because then they know that nobody's going to see it. So if this movie goes and makes $200-300 million opening weekend or something like that, then like sure, we'll keep them, but like I can't see why. It's not that important of a character.
I know. I agree. How did I think the first Shazam did pretty.
I'm not sure. I can look it up.
Theaters, and like I actually watched the first Shazam.
I liked it.
It was pretty okay. I might have even seen it in theaters.
I don't know if I did or not, but I liked it. I thought it was good, but it was also a different time, right? So it was before pandemic. So it made $366 million on a budget of about $100 million. So it did okay. Yeah,
not bad. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Then we got the Flash.
I can't believe they're considering letting Ezra Miller.
That's the dumbest
stay.
thing. I mean, we privately talked about this week, but like, I honestly think that's the dumbest move they could possibly do. I don't get it in any way. It comes out in June. I don't know how this movie's going to do, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of backlash of people that saying like, fuck him and fuck you, I'm not going to go see this movie. But it's also like probably a really key movie.
It's going to be a turning point for the. Yes, I agree.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they keep Ezra Miller. I don't understand it.
Me neither. The
got rid of all these other actors that seem like pretty decent people. I don't know. I mean, who knows? But like,
yeah. And you keep the cult fucking
exactly
crazy one. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that Flash was testing.
It could be a great movie. I think Flash is an interesting character, and like the show, the early seasons of the show, at least, like I thought they were really well done. Obviously, it's a different, portrayal of the character, but like I think there's elements of the Flash that could make a really great movie. But it's also like in this like weird part of the DCEU into the DCU that like I don't know. Like, does it matter? Is it actually going to matter? Are they just going to get rid of everything? Are they good? Like, who knows?
Yeah. Well, this is what
that's what I would hope. But that's what I would assume. Right? Is Flashpoint is going to be the cause of this new universe? But I don't know. I think it's going to be a mess of a movie, and at least the box office, whether it does well or not, and is a good movie or not, who knows? Also, they got Blue Beetle coming out in August. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know who Blue Beetle is. I don't care about who Blue Beetle.
Me neither. But from my local friends who like in my little local friend chat group or whatever, it seems like the DC guys in the bunch are all pretty excited about it. So apparently the suit looks really cool.
Cheers to that. And then Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom comes out on Christmas Day, 2023. I don't know. The first Aquaman was fine. It didn't blow me out of the water. I don't know.
Yeah, same here. I only watched it on a airplane.
I mean, I never
like a small
watched it again.
Screen. But me neither. And
then TV wise, the only show that like is notable is Peacemaker. If season 2 of that comes out sometime this year, it hasn't even started filming yet, so it probably will be like late summer, fall area. But it's still supposed to be for 2023, so we'll see. I love the first season, so that's the one thing DC that I'm like actually excited for.
That's pretty fun. I'll eventually get to that one too. My next thing on my list of stuff to watch is I'm going to watch The Detroiters. It's time to get down.
I don't know. I mean, Last of Us starts next week, so I'm excited for that. But
when do we?
Next Sunday, so when does it 8 days from now.
Saturday
or 7 days from now, whatever. It's Sunday technically now. So
cool. So technically, our
we'll start talking about it on the 22nd or 21st, whatever it is. So I wrote down all the other like major tentpole movies of the year. Stop me if anything piques your interest, but So Creed 3 comes out March 3rd. First couple.
I don't even think I saw all of the second one. I think I watched some of the second one on a plane.
First one I really liked.
On the way home from Amsterdam.
The second one I didn't like as much, so I don't know.
No, I remember the second one not really catching me like the first one did. I'm not that I'm a huge fan because I'm not.
I think Rocky 1 is obviously like a classic. I really liked Rocky Balboa, but like I don't know. I mean, Rocky 2 to 5 or whatever is like pretty cheesy 80s, early 90s. Like it's not like anything remarkable. And then I thought the first Creed was like a really good return to the character and like how to take it forward. But like Creed 2 didn't do anything for me. And do I really need Creed 3? Like I don't know.
Kiko now says, but the Killmonger versus
exactly. Scream 6, March 10th. This is obviously a huge movie for me. I love Scream.
To be honest, I might even check out Scream 6 because I just love the idea of Scream in New York. That sounds like such a I feel like you could do so much.
And the poster for it's
that,
awesome too. So
it is.
I don't know. I'm excited for Scream. I don't know if they're actually calling it Scream 6. Like that to me is kind of weird because the last one was just called Scream, even though it's Scream 5. So I don't know, but I'm excited for it.
I think it seems like they are. It seems like they're marketing.
I don't know.
Scream
it's weird,
6,
but John Wick 4 comes out in March. Did you see any of the John Wick movies?
Nah, I think I started watching one of them, and I was
you're not really big into action films and shit. So
no, it's like even stuff like Matrix and stuff. I rewatched Matrix a while back, and
first Matrix amazing,
but then I tried to watch the second one. And
Matrix 2, 3, 4 suck, but first Matrix movie is awesome. I mean, John Wick's fine if you just want like mindless fucking ass kicking of characters and shit. Then like it's a great movie, but like it's nothing remarkable. Like it's fun.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll eventually watch it with like my father. Or something.
Tico now is no OG though, but Kirby and more Jenna Ortega. Courtney Cox is in it, so as far as I know, she's in it. Nice. Campbell's definitely out, but
Jenna Ortega is in it. That's pretty cool. We watched the first episode of Wednesday tonight, but it didn't really grab me, or neither of us. I think Kate doesn't really like that, like
I said, like
kind of almost like
it's very teen. It's very Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was whatever. I mean, I didn't dislike it, but I don't think I liked it enough.
I mean, it's short. It's not like a huge commitment, but yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Did you watch it?
In like a day. I mean, it's fine. Should it be the second most watched thing ever on Netflix? No. Is it like an okay show that like, hey, if you're into Harry Potter or like, magic based teen dramas, like, yeah, it's great. It's solid. Jenna Ortega is the best part of the show, like for sure. She's excellent. So yeah, I'm excited for Jenna Ortega to come back and Scream, but yeah. So yeah, John Wick 4 is in end of March. Then we got the Super Mario Brothers movie in April.
I'm actually
it's good. I think the casting is very weird, but like the trailers have looked solid.
I think the casting is great. I just don't like Chris Pratt as Mario. I think they could have done way better with that. But I think like Charlie Day as Luigi is great. I think Jack Black as Bowser is awesome. So like, yeah, I'm there for it. Yeah. It's like Seth Rogen, Donkey Kong or something.
Yeah, exactly. I'll see it for sure. Like, I've been a Mario fan since I was fucking 4 or something. So like, it's a huge part of my life. But like, do I think it's going to be like a blockbuster fucking must-see movie? No, I think it's going to be like a great kids movie.
Yeah. Hopefully it's more than just that. Remember how Sonic 1 was kind of that?
Sonic 1 was
a lot of people, right?
Oh, fine movie. I mean, it didn't blow me away, but it's fine.
I never saw it.
It's James Marsden and Sonic buddy cop kind of movie. It's fine.
Buddy cop.
Yeah. I didn't see the second one, so I can't comment on it. But yeah, Evil Dead Rise, the new Evil Dead movie, comes out in April. I hope it's good, but I don't know. I haven't watched a trailer or anything for it. I don't know. I don't know where you go with Evil Dead. It's super weird, but I hope it's great. Fast and Furious 10, Fast 10, whatever they're calling it, comes out in May. Not a movie for me, but I know a lot of people care about that.
No.
Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse comes out in June.
Yep.
Not for me.
I'm there.
But yeah.
I'm looking forward to that
June
2nd. Sure. When is that one? June?
Yeah. I did not like the first one, so.
I'm for it. Baby.
Transformers Rise of the Beast, which is, I assume, like Transformers 7 or 8. I don't know where they're at this point. I haven't seen like the last 4 or 5 of them, but they seem to always make an insane amount of money.
This one's got like Dinobots and shit.
Yeah, it's Beast Wars.
Beast Wars, I think.
That comes out June 9th.
That's cool. That's the only Transformer I ever liked.
I never
so.
got super into Transformers. Like I never had the toys. I didn't care.
Me neither.
I was too into Power Rangers. So.
Me too. I only watched Beast Wars because it was on before Power Rangers in the morning. So.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny comes out June 30th, which is, I guess, Indiana Jones 5. I'm not interested, and I think it's a terrible fucking name. So, yeah.
That's a weird name for sure.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, July 14th, which I'm fucking stoked for. I cannot wait. That's Mission Impossible 7. Yeah. Oppenheimer. Yeah.
7 Part 1.
Part 1 of 2. Oppenheimer, which is Christopher Nolan's new movie.
So
July 21st.
Yes. Yeah, that actually sounds cool because aren't they like
bomb.
recreating like a nuclear bomb like in like
bomb,
practical effects? That's fucking crazy.
It's terrifying. I don't know how they exactly did it, but I'm really excited to see like the documentary about it because I'm sure it will be fucking fascinating. Christopher Nolan's always like super into practical effects, and like for that room in Inception, he actually built like a spinning room and like all that kind of shit. Like I love the way he makes movies. Like, he's my favorite director, so I'll see it. I can't wait.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely.
The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Mutant Mayhem, from Seth Rogen, comes out August 4th. It's animated, so I probably won't. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'll see it and I'll tell you if it's worth it. If it's not worth it as just
exactly.
Film, then.
The new Exorcist movie comes out October 13th, which is a direct sequel to the original Exorcist.
There's a new.
Yeah, they
really.
So David Gordon Green, who did the new Halloween trilogy, is now doing an Exorcist trilogy that takes place directly after the original. So this is the first of 3 sequels that he wants to do. They're forgetting that all the original sequels, they're forgetting them. They're not counting them. They're just doing a direct sequel to the original, which I think is fascinating just because it's like, 40 years old? Like 45 years old?
I like hardly remember The Exorcist.
Like The Exorcist is
like I know
it's
I've
very
seen it
dated,
times,
obviously, because I think it was 78. I think
it's very dated. Yeah, I don't know. Old.
I think it's 78. Let me look it up just so I don't sound like an idiot. But it's definitely very dated and like kind of corny at times. 73. Fuck. No, that's a book. Fuck.
73.
Yeah.
Fuckity fuck. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm on the wrong page now, but anyway, 73, I guess. So 71 is the novel. 73 is the movie. Yeah.
73. All right.
It's very dated now. I like the movie. I think it's fine. I think it's creepy, but like the special effects and shit are terrible, and like some of the cuts and stuff are really dated and weird, and like the music's
that's like the thing too, though. But the Thing's practical effects are actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what they do with it, but like it also, like David Gordon Green, I'm glad that he's revitalizing these classic horror films, but like the second and third Halloween movie weren't like fucking knocked out of the park by any stretch. Like they're fine. Second one was bad. The third one was fine, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it does. I'm excited for new horror films, so like I'll see it. But and speaking of horror films, Saw number 10 comes out a week later or 2 weeks later, October 27th. So
crazy.
I love Saw. I've seen every Saw film. I've seen like probably 8 of the 10 or 8 of the 9 in theaters. Like I love Saw, but I mean, do we need Saw 10? I don't. What else can you possibly do with this movie?
There's been a long time between. There's probably lots of new things they can play with, but for me, I probably won't.
I mean, if somebody will go with me, I'll definitely see it. But like, I mean, it's just torture porn, and like, unless they do something really new and creative, like I don't know what else you can do with this story. They've beaten this fucking horse to death. Like,
It was actually the little man that rides the tricycle, the puppet. He's actually like a little person who just has a real fucked up like elephantitis face or something. And
that's the twist.
Like,
that's
the
twist.
It was him all along. You thought he was a weird puppet riding a tricycle, but actually his name is Edgar.
It's a Shyamalan twist. He can smell crime. And he walks on all fours like a dog.
That's funny. Oh,
yeah, buddy.
Funny reference.
Dune Part 2, November 3rd.
Dolph Lundgren.
I'm excited for Dune. Dune Part 2.
What is it? Oh, yeah, Dune.
November 3rd.
Yeah, I'm excited.
First one was awesome. Yeah. The new Hunger Games movie, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, November 17th. I think I've only seen the first one. I don't think I've seen any of the sequels, so I don't really care, but somebody does.
Me neither.
The new Wonka movie, the Willy Wonka fucking sequel. So he has like two massive movies coming out like a month apart.
Right near each other.
I don't know. Crazy. I mean,
I need to rewatch. I want to rewatch Dune. Maybe if we don't have anything happening that week, we can do a rewatch on Dune
totally.
Before it comes out or something.
I love Dune. Dune's awesome. Yeah.
I fucking love Dune.
I agree.
It was so fucking good.
And then we'll do a Wonka rewatch where I can finish the joke.
We'll do that one where we're live. We'll both be in the same bed together. We'll sleep in the same a big giant bed. We'll podcast from we'll
complain just sitting about how bad our backs are, and then I'll get up and do a jig across the room.
I got a golden
ticket. And lastly, the untitled Ghostbusters sequel from whatever 2019's Ghostbuster, 2020's Ghost, whatever the fuck year it came out.
I hope that's good.
Yeah, so did I. So that comes out December 20th next year or this year. So
awesome.
Yeah, that's all I got. So
that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I really hope that Ghostbusters movie is awesome, but who knows?
Me too. I'm ready for it. I like the last one, and isn't Stranger Things coming? Oh no, that's 2020, early 2024.
I think they said 2024, but I don't remember.
That would make sense because it just ended this year. So, and then that's the last season for Stranger Things, right?
Well, it needs to
crazy.
And I mean, what else can you possibly fucking do?
Yeah, true. How much worse can it get?
Yeah,
like,
get out of the
move.
City. Come
Time
on.
to move. It's gonna be good now, right?
Solved everything.
Else. It's like Angel. It's like Angel Grove in Power Rangers. It's like, dude, why are all the monsters
exactly
Angel Grove? Angel Grove's been leveled like fucking 80 times.
The season will consist of 8 episodes and set to begin in May 2023 for filming. So it'd probably be like either late 2023 or early 2024. Okay. But I would assume so too. It's the same with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right? Like they're living on a Hellmouth, and I'm just like, just move, man. Like I know you're there to protect everybody from like the demons and shit, but if you live there, like just get out of Sunnydale, man. Why the fuck are you still living there?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah. That's everything coming out for 2023. That's like, I mean, there's a lot of shows and shit that aren't like nerd related that I'm excited for, but there's a lot of big movies. That's a lot of big movies.
There's a lot.
And if this doesn't do it,
we're gonna see Craven, right? We're gonna see Craven.
Laugh of it.
If not just to make fun of it.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
we gotta make fun of it.
We've seen Morbius for the same reason. And we saw Venom 2 for the same reason. So
yes, we did. I know a lot of people like
no.
Venom 2, but
I'd rather get anally probed by an alien than see that movie again. That's fucking brutal.
Load up with some glow
sticks. Exactly. But realistically, like I'm gonna see probably 10 of these movies, probably, if not more, which is way more than last year. Last year, I think I only seen 3 or 4 movies in theaters. So,
for some reason, I remember looking at a list and being like, "I'm only going to see a few things on stuff this year outside of MCU stuff." I'll see Craven probably for a joke. I'll see. I guess I wanted to see that Christian Bale one. I forgot about that one. But
you mean Christopher Nolan movie?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oppenheimer, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely see that. Mission Impossible, definitely see that.
Yeah. I feel like that one I'll have to see just because of what they're doing with practical.
Totally.
It'd be crazy to see it.
Totally. Scream 6 I'll definitely see.
So.
Evil Dead I'll definitely see.
Yeah, I'll see I might not see Scream 6 in theaters, but I'll see it.
My friend Brian wants to do a binge weekend where we watch the first 5 Screams. Yeah, so I might do that before Scream 6. Just I don't think he's even seen all of them. I think he's seen like majority of them.
Yeah, I haven't seen 5.
Watch the new one?
I think I saw 4. I don't
think
so. No, the new one was like last year, right? Or not?
It was March.
March 2022 or 21.
You should definitely see
it. I didn't see it.
It's good.
Yeah, I don't know why. I honestly, none of them have really hit me since the first one. Really.
Well, they all have different like moments. I mean, Scream 3 is by far the worst one, but I would say 5 is probably the best sequel of all the sequels. I mean, I really I have a soft spot for 2 just because I was young and it has a lot of nostalgia for me. But I would say I don't know. I really like 4 as well. I just hate the way 4 ends, but I like 4. So I don't know. I'm biased.
Fair enough.
It's my favorite. Yeah.
I don't know if I saw 4.
You should definitely watch 4 and 5. I mean, it's my favorite horror franchise.
You should definitely watch 4 and 5.
I'll watch them with you. I'll go there just to watch them with you. But yeah, so this is our last fucking Instagram episode. 96 episodes on Instagram. Pretty solid. It's time to move to YouTube, so that's the plan for next week.
Time to move to the
I don't even know what our topic's going to be yet for next week because we can't.
We're going to just do this
exactly the same, just on YouTube.
Yeah. First episode, starting with a replay.
But there may be some kinks next week, but I'm hoping it goes smoothly. And I appreciate. Yeah, we're gonna
practice
do a trial run of just a small chit chat here on it. But I appreciate everybody that checked us out over on Instagram. And like I said, I'll still be posting episodes and stuff here that to go check out on YouTube. But I appreciate everybody that's watched us or followed us or any of that stuff while we've been here. And I hope you guys come and follow us over on YouTube as well and get that bumping. I do.
Definitely hopes you.
That's all I ever hope for.
You just want everybody to be just coming everywhere.
And on that note, that's South Park episode.
It sounds like a South Park episode. Oh, when Randy does it?
When they lose the internet for months on end, and then he finally gets it back. Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, they open
it was
good. And it's dripping from the ceiling. It was a ghost. Yeah, it was a ghost. Man, this week on Whip Wednesday, I have some fun stuff. I'm doing. It's going to be wrestling themed. I can't wait to do the thumbnail. I have some fun
wrestling
ideas.
Wrestling themed as.
But yeah, I'm gonna do. I have a bunch of
figures.
I have been buying a bunch of. Yeah, I've been buying a bunch of stuff. So I've been piecing together this Owen Hart. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start working on Owen or not. But I dyed the torso already, so I have to still sculpt the singlet, which I might try to do. But I'm gonna take off I have to take off some paint, so I'm gonna take off some of this, and then I have to build some figures. I've been working on some Hardy Boys figures. They're kind of in pieces at the moment. I'm going to be painting up those. I got to do this torso swap for this Chris Jericho so I can give him better articulation. And I have to paint a Matt Hardy head and a Chris Jericho head. I got this Jericho head that I did some sculpting on. I gave him some chops. So yeah, and I'm going to fully repaint the face because this is from a figure before they did the photo reel. Now they do these scans. You could probably even see the difference. This Jeff Hardy has the scan. You can see totally. How much better the face looks.
For sure. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna just repaint one myself because I can probably get it to look close enough to this like level. So
No, that's awesome, man.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing both the Hardy Boys and Chris Jericho, and
then you should do Lita.
So I am gonna wait because I think there's like a Lita out there that I can use as like a base, but yeah,
I miss good wrestling, man. I would love to go
some ideas
back to early 2000s.
Yeah. To be honest, I still watch a bunch on YouTube. I just look at
get in the mood
wrestling matches.
like every couple of weeks, I'll just watch like an old pay-per-view, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah, man. I know, it's awesome. So Monday or Wednesday nights, Whip Wednesday Live is going to be kit bashing wrestling figures, painting up some new armbands on my Hardy Boys, and painting some faces.
Nice.
So it's kind of just a big old mix of everything.
So definitely go over to youtube.com/@customs.matthew, and
you go over to YouTube at Customs.
I already have.
You
follow you. Don't yell at me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, and that's the end of this episode. So thanks everybody, and definitely go over to both of our YouTube channels and subscribe.
Yes,
and
go.
You can get the podcast on.
How many people do we have on YouTube right now? How many people do we have?
27, I think, or 26.
So by next week, we want to have 28.
God willing, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be a slow go, but like maybe I'll be proven wrong and we'll gain some traction there quicker. But I mean, 2 years on Instagram, I've tried my best. It's just not happening here, man. So
the thing is like, even if it is like just where it is, whatever, it doesn't matter to me really. And the thing is with YouTube is like, we'll be able to do more with it. Like, you know, even I've actually thought of a couple of things that like we could maybe try to do is like, once we get going, it'd be kind of cool to have like a trivia night one night, maybe, where like we could kind of come up with a bunch of stuff and questions, and there's a
bunch of things that like I've come up with that I would love to do. It's just a matter of the timing and like can we get people this late of night, and like maybe we have to do an episode earlier, and like I don't know, we'll figure it out. But
maybe
I'm excited for the new look and everything like that. Like I'm so sick of Instagram's sketchiness and poor sound and fucking everything. So,
well, at least the good thing is now I won't have to worry about internet issues because I can just plug in and my internet's like consistent and like I don't have issues.
And we'll have mics, so and it'll sound better. So
be good. Great. Yeah, we'll have mics.
Yeah, so you can grab podcast on podcast services as well.
Do you think you could use the green screen, and do you think you could replace our microphones with?
I mean, you can. I don't have the budget for that, man.
I meant post credit. I mean, post
green screen it in.
You can just replace it, right? Yeah,
I can do that for you. No problem, bud. All right, thanks everybody. That's the end. We're ending on the highest note possible. Dildo talk. Yeah, I know.
I like a good dildo.
All right. Well, farewell.
Farewell. Bye, Instagram. You're a motherfucker.
Better. See you, buddy.
All right.